Hi everyone, Ironclad Cobra here. Today I'm going to compare two great emulation-based handheld consoles. One is from Anbernic and the other one is from Hardkernel. So, these are both my handhelds that I use. This one is the Anbernic 552 or the 552. And then the other one that I'm comparing is from Hardkernel's the Odroid Go Ultra. I've made a couple of videos on the Odroid Go Ultra a while ago, but today I'm just comparing it side by side with the 552 to see how they both perform. As I always do, guys, I keep my videos below 8 minutes. Therefore, the first video will be just comparison of specs. The other video I will do it just for gameplay or performance. So let's talk about the specs now. Let's start with Anbernic's 552. This is actually from Anbernic, which is a Chinese company that makes emulation based handhelds, and of course now they have a good sale. They have lots of discounts, so if you are in the market for Anbernic, make sure to get some of their good deals. Now, the retail price for this is $225, but now they are having it for almost $199. This runs Linux and Android, so it's a dual boot system. It has a 5.3 inch screen. High resolution, 1920 by 1152, 5.3 aspect ratio. It has a touch screen, so you can also use the Android side as well. The chipset on this one is the RK3399. The GPU is Mali T860. Of course, I'll include the specifications in the video description as well. This one also has the 64GB eMMC, the onboard storage, and it has two micro SD card slots. The first one is the TF1 for your firmware, and then TF2 is for your game ROMs. It has two high quality stereo speakers, as you see. One is here and one on the other side, and of course it has built-in Wi-Fi, USB charge as well, and then here are the DC, and then the USB, and then HDMI out. The only downside for the 552 is the battery life, so it gives you around 3 to 4 hours of gameplay. I think if we weigh this, I think it's about 350 grams in total. So let me just put it here for you guys so you have a feel for it. Okay, let's go. Yes. So it's about 352 grams. Okay, very, very good. And for the measurements, or the dimensions, I think it's about the length is about almost 19.5, and then the width is about 8.5 centimeters, and then the thickness is about almost 2 centimeters. Okay, now this is the 552. I'm bringing now my Odroid Go Ultra. I ordered a generic case from AliExpress, really good quality, for almost $5. I'll include the link. This is, I think, for the Nintendo Switch Lite, but I think it fits perfectly for the Odroid Go Ultra as well. It has the compartment, and then the SD card slots that you need. Yeah, it's a good quality generic bag. I'll include the link in the description. So let's talk about the Odroid Go Ultra. The Odroid Go Ultra is from Hardkernel, which I mentioned earlier, South Korean company that makes single board computers. This is technically half the price of the 552, which is about $111, of course, before shipping. This runs only Linux. I think it has the stock firmware, and it also has Retro Arena that I mentioned in my earlier videos. It has a 5-inch display, 16:9 aspect ratio. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a touch screen, so running Android on this will be difficult. So this is definitely for people who love Linux or the Linux-based handheld consoles. The CPU or the chipset, this is the powerful Amlogic S922X, which is used in lots of Android TV boxes. So it has really good potential. The GPU is the Mali G52. It has 16 gigabytes of eMMC onboard storage, where you can flash your operating system or firmware. Unfortunately, it has only one mono speaker at the back here. It doesn't have a Wi-Fi or a built-in Wi-Fi, so you have to have an external USB dongle. The battery life is also good, 4000 milliamp battery here, which gives you around 6 to 7 hours of gameplay. And I think the weight is slightly lighter than the 552 because this one has the aluminum shell, whereas Odroid Go Ultra has a plastic shell. Speaking of the shell, this has the same shell as the Odroid Go Super. So if you have any Odroid Go Super shells or metal shells, you can use this absolutely for the Ultra as well. This is around 300 grams, so it is about 50 grams lighter than the 552. Now, in terms of quality, I think this doesn't feel as premium as the 552. Once you hold the 552 in your hand, you definitely realize it's a high build quality, as you see here, whereas the Odroid Go Ultra is slightly cheaper. It's plastic. The D-pad is really small, uncomfortable, but in general I think it has a good potential for future firmware. I think it could be a good emulation king in the future. So this is, guys, for the video today. The next video I'll compare some gameplay. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.